for teaching us the fundamentals needed to accurately hit a person standing at a 45-degree angle and 20 feet below us with a water balloon, taking into consideration wind resistance and friction, using Newton's first and third laws, along with the law of thermodynamics, which states that everything is moving toward disorder, namely us.
To Mrs. Henry, thank you for suppressing our fears of dying. Now we know Hades couldn't be any worse. To Suzanne Stenson, for showing us the essence of what a real pom-pom squad is like.
To Mrs. Miller, for introducing Decca to Bourbon Street, to hurricanes, and for being there.
Those are all our acknowledgments. We would also like, oh, never mind. To Mr. Timothy. To the teacher dedicated to following his students' advice and supplying the supplemental work needed to make his class more of a challenge. To Mrs. No. To quote Sergeant Schultz, I see nothing, I hear nothing, I know nothing.
To all the faculty, we'd just like to say, we realize that now you will be able to sleep nice.
Thanks again to everyone. God bless you, your children, your children's children, your dog, your hairdresser, your babysitter, especially your babysitter. Thank you again. We would like to introduce to you now a few certain people who will read our class poem and a poem dedicated to the class of '87. We would like Carrie Schmaltz, Mike Dowell, Jordy Martinez, Tim Shore, and Kenny Binkley to please come up and present the poems.
Our class poem, and it's entitled School Day Memories. For those of you who have a program, it's printed on the back cover of the program. As we reach out our hand, the diploma we grasp, while we think of the memories of the years in the past. Tears fill our eyes because it's all gone. We're starting a new life, we have to move on. We hope friends will keep in touch as the years pass us by. Although it hurts inside, we'll try not to cry. We think of kindergarten and our very first day. Now we've reached the end, we are going away. How do you say goodbye to friends who mean so much? Will there be time to sincerely keep in touch? You'll always have the memories of your school years from day one. Don't think of school as ending, think a new life has begun. Thank you.
Here we are, about to go into real life. Some of us independent, some with a wife. And we can't help but think how our parents ever made it without a shrink. We'll be here for the summer and leave in the fall, but our senior year will stay with us all. The times that we had and things we've done, the games we have lost, the games we have won.
At the first of the year, we were ready for school, until we got homework over which we would drool. Football games on Friday nights, in Sea Wing we watched all the fights. Homecoming came and we danced till 1, then we went to Jodell's till the rising of the sun. Oh, and we can't let the juniors forget Powder Puff. I think by mentioning it, we've said enough.
Football was over, and then came the ball in the hoop. Gallup's favorite play was the alley-oop. The bleacher bums led the crowd in cheers. Somehow we ended up over at Sumo's house sipping Pepsi. Christmas break said hi and then went by. 2 weeks that flew by in a wink of an eye. There we lay all snuggled in our beds while visions of term papers terrorized our heads.
New Year's Eve was one of the best. Old acquaintance was taken off our chest. Dick Clark counted down the last moments of the year as we all raised our cups and toasted with cheer. Soon school began again and we all had to awake. The next thing on everyone's mind was when is spring break? 12 more weeks of homework and agony till we saw our friend, the Easter Bunny.
After Easter, we all became sick with disease, a terrible illness that was weak in the knees. It was a bacteria or a virus. It was only senioritis. Here came the night all the guys waited for. Women wouldn't get their way anymore. This day was compliments of the lady. Dining and dancing was free on the night of Surf and Sadie.
Soon the girls will get their revenge, for the guy's attitude will eventually change. No money for weeks or maybe even a year. Our wallets grew dusty as prom drew near. At corsage and dinner, shoes and a tux, the girls would be laughing as you shelled out the bucks. And then you went to the dance and had a ball.
In store, no one will know.
The truth comes out, and you will finally realize that Gallup High School was the best 4 years of your lives.
The prayer is said and we all line up, butterflies in our stomach and all shaken up.
We're all going to miss Gallup High in our own little way, remembering our freshman year to our senior ditch day.
We'll never say goodbye and stay forever young. We'll twist and shout until songs aren't sung. Thank you.
Thank you.
I would now like to introduce the 1987 Gallup High School senior choir members to sing the alma mater.
Please stand.
Class of 1987. please rise? Mr. Binkley, members of the Board of Education, I certify that these seniors have met the criteria set forth by the Gallup McKinley Board of Education and the State Board of Education and are eligible to receive their diplomas. I present to you the class of 1987.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson, and on behalf of the Board of Education, the Superintendent, and the administration of the Gallup McKinley County Schools, we accept your recommendation, commend these students, congratulate them in completing the requirements for graduation.
Chavez.